Star Wars 1313. Announced in 2012, Star Wars 1313 was supposed to take players into the underworld of Coruscant, following a young Boba Fett. It was gritty, cinematic, and unlike any Star Wars game before it. The demo wowed fans with incredible visuals and a dark tone, showing LucasArts was ready to rival Naughty Dog's Uncharted. But when Disney acquired Lucasfilm in 2013, the project was shelved. Despite being far into development, 1313 vanished, leaving fans heartbroken. To this day, leaked footage and concept art keep the legend alive, making it one of the most famous what-if games of all time. Silent Hills, PT. When PT dropped unexpectedly on the PlayStation Store in 2014, players didn't know it was a teaser for Silent Hills, a collaboration between Hideo Kojima, Guillermo del Toro, and actor Norman Reedus. The playable teaser terrified players and instantly became a cult hit. The potential was staggering. A revival of the Silent Hill franchise with cinematic storytelling and cutting-edge horror. But after Kojima's fallout with Konami, the project was canceled. PT was pulled from the store, turning consoles with it installed into collector's items. Fans still debate how revolutionary Silent Hills could have been, cementing it as gaming's most tragic cancellation. Half-Life 2, Episode 3. Few cancellations sting as much as Half-Life 2. Episode 3. Valve promised a trilogy of episodes after Half-Life 2, but only 2 ever came out. Episode 2 ended on a brutal cliffhanger in 2007, and fans waited year after year for closure. Concept art and leaked story outlines suggest Episode 3 would have taken players to the Arctic to fight the Combine. But Valve shifted focus to Steam and other projects, leaving the Half-Life story unfinished for over a decade. Only in 2020 did Half-Life. Alex partially revived the series, but Episode 3 remains one of the most painful, what could have been, in gaming. Scalebound. Platinum Games, known for stylish action like Bayonetta, was working with Microsoft on Scalebound. Revealed in 2014, the game featured a modern protagonist bonded with a dragon, mixing RPG elements, open-world exploration, and huge monster battles. It had co-op gameplay and looked like the type of exclusive that could boost Xbox sales. But behind the scenes, development was rocky. Reports suggest technical challenges with Unreal Engine and struggles to balance the ambitious design. By 2017, Microsoft officially canceled it. Fans were devastated, and Platinum has since expressed regret, admitting they weren't experienced enough at the time to deliver. Scalebound remains a dream project gamers wish had survived. Agent. Rockstar Games announced Agent back in 2009 as a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Set during the Cold War, it promised a mix of espionage, political intrigue, and Rockstar's trademark open-world gameplay. With the studio's track record after Grand Theft Auto 4, expectations were sky high. But the game lingered in development hell for years with little more than a logo and vague promises. In 2018, Take-Two quietly abandoned the trademark, confirming what many suspected. Agent was dead. Had it been completed, it might have stood alongside Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption as another Rockstar blockbuster. But instead, it became one of gaming's great missed opportunities. Fable Legends. Fable was once Xbox's flagship RPG series, and Fable Legends was supposed to be its big return. Announced in 2013, it offered a multiplayer twist where 4 heroes teamed up against a villain controlling the battlefield. The graphics looked impressive, and the beta hinted at a unique experience, but Microsoft and Lionhead Studios clashed over the game's direction, especially its free-to-play model. By 2016, Microsoft canceled Fable Legends and shut down Lionhead entirely. Fans were crushed, as this also ended hopes for a true Fable 4 at the time. While the franchise is now being revived, Fable Legends remains a cautionary tale of ambition meeting poor execution. StarCraft. Ghost. First teased in 2002, StarCraft. Ghost was Blizzard's attempt to take its popular RTS universe into the third-person stealth action genre. Players would control Nova, a ghost operative with cloaking and futuristic weapons. Early previews showed promise, and fans were excited to explore the StarCraft universe in a new way. But development dragged on for years, switching studios and platforms. By 2006, Blizzard put the game on indefinite hold, and it was eventually canceled. Nova survived as a character in StarCraft 2, but Ghost never resurfaced. its cancellation left a hole in Blizzard's history, as it could have expanded the franchise beyond its real-time strategy roots. Prey 2. The original Prey was released in 2006 and became a cult hit with its alien abduction storyline and portal mechanics. A sequel, Prey 2, was announced in 2011, shifting focus to a bounty hunter on an alien world. Previews showed an open-world sci-fi setting that felt like Blade Runner meets Mass Effect. Fans were hyped. But behind the scenes, development troubles and disagreements between Human Head Studios and Bethesda killed the project. Bethesda eventually rebooted Prey entirely in 2017 with Arcane Studios, creating a very different game. Still, fans of the original mourn the loss of Prey 2, which could have been a genre-defining space epic. Mega Man Legends 3, Capcom's Mega Man Legends series, had a dedicated fanbase, and when Mega Man Legends 3 was announced for the Nintendo 3DS in 2010, excitement was through the roof. The game was meant to continue the adventures of Mega Man Volnut, stranded on the moon, finally resolving the cliffhanger from Legends 2. Capcom even involved fans in the development process, sharing updates and soliciting feedback. But in 2011, Capcom abruptly canceled the game, citing insufficient criteria for release. Fans were furious, and the cancellation damaged Capcom's relationship with the community. To this day, Mega Man Legends 3 remains one of the most infamous cancellations in gaming history. Gotham by Gaslight. Long before the Arkham series made Batman a gaming icon, Day One Studios pitched Gotham by Gaslight. Based on the comic, it imagines Batman in a Victorian-era Gotham hunting Jack the Ripper. Concept footage leaked years later showed dark, foggy streets and an eerie atmosphere, perfect for a gothic detective story. Unfortunately, publishers weren't convinced, and the project never moved forward. Fans who saw the leaked demo were stunned by the potential, especially given how well Arkham Asylum later proved Batman could work in video games. Gotham by Gaslight could have been an atmospheric masterpiece, but it remains a haunting what if. The Getaway 3. Sony's Getaway series was known for its gritty cinematic take on London's criminal underworld. After 2 successful entries on PS2, fans expected the PS3 to bring a bigger and bolder sequel. Early demos of The Getaway 3 showcased a stunningly detailed London, and Sony even teased its potential at events. But as development costs skyrocketed, Sony shifted resources to other projects like Heavy Rain. By 2008, The Getaway 3 was canceled, leaving fans disappointed. The loss hurt even more because the franchise could have rivaled Grand Theft Auto. Instead, The Getaway was left behind, a reminder of promising games cut short by tough business decisions. Project Hammer. Nintendo isn't known for canceling games after announcement, but Project Hammer was a rare case. Revealed for the Wii in 2006, it starred a cybernetic warrior wielding a massive hammer against robotic enemies. The premise was simple but exciting, a gritty action title that was very un-Nintendo. However, reports suggest development issues plagued the project, including clunky controls and internal disagreements at Nintendo. By 2009, the game was quietly canceled. For fans, Project Hammer represented a fascinating what-if scenario. What if Nintendo had leaned harder into mature action games? Instead, it faded into obscurity, another lost gem in the company's long history.